أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما ربي يسر ولا تعسر وتمم بالخير وبك نستعين يا فتاح آمين إلهي آمين. So sisters, Alhamdulillah, in last few classes we have read about the Arabic alphabets, and in the last lecture we did the short forms of different alphabets. As we read before, that the Arabic letters, when it becomes the word, then they are in the joining forms, right? So we in last class we discussed that there would be the three kind of shapes of the letters: the beginning, middle, and end, right? So here we will revise one time, and then we will try to practice it, and then we will move on to the new lesson, which is about the vowels or haraka of the letters. Okay, so let's read from here. The first letter was like ba. As we discussed it before, in its original form, it's just like a boat with a dot, dot right at the bottom. Board with a dot at the bottom, and you can see that this is the I'm telling you from the right hand side. So ba, this is the beginning shape. Then this one is the middle one, and this is the last one. End of the. If the ba would come at the end of the word, then it will take this kind of shape, right? Now the ta. Ta is a boat with two dots on top of it, and there are three shapes: beginning, middle, and end, right? So, but sometimes ta in these two forms too, right? That at the end it would like its original shape, but sometimes it comes in this shape, like the circular form with two dots on top of it, right? And inshallah, you will recognize by the practice. As soon as you will read the letters, you'll practice the words, then you will recognize it, inshallah. And now the third letter, ita, is also like a boat with three dots on top of it, and it's you can see that therefore beginning, middle, and end shapes are kind of same, right? But they're only the different. You can notice the differences between the dots, right? Ba has only one dot at the bottom, ta has two dots at the top, and ta has three dots at the top. Okay, now dream, a straight line and a C and a dot in between. And you can see the half shape of dream. This is the beginning shape. This one is the middle one, and this is the last. Then ha is like just like dream, but it would be without a dot, So ha, it's a hard sound, right? And then ho, little snoring sound. And beginning, middle, and end, right? So you have to focus on these three shapes. So as long as you will, revise it, then inshallah, your eyes will register the shapes of these letters, inshallah. Then the next one is dal. This is the beginning shape of dal. That whenever it comes in the beginning, then it would be in its original form, right? This is the middle one, and this is the last one. And last one, the ending, whenever dal comes at the end, then it will take the same shape as its original one. Then there is dal. This is the soft letter. We have discussed it. It's a tongue letter. You have to take out your tongue, and tip of your tongue will touches the edges of your front two teeth, and you have to pronounce this letter softly. There shouldn't be any Z sound in it, okay? And again, it has a kind of same like dal shape. And as I told you, dal is just like a mouth of Pac-Man, right? So, but it has a dot on top of it, okay? So dal, and dal. Now this is za. So you can see the difference. Dal is like a Pac-Man face, right? But za, it's kind of different shape. Okay, but za has a buzzing sound, but not the dal. Dal is a soft letter, tongue letter, but in za, there is a buzzing sound, buzz sound, honeybee sound, zzz, okay? And these are the three different shapes of za, beginning, middle, and end. Then seen, seen has sharp whistling sound, and you can see this. This is the beginning, middle, and end. Then sheen, it has 3 dots on top of it. So sheen, sheen, and sheen. Then swad, swad. Remember, swad was a awesome letter. Kha was the same. So swad is an awesome letter. You have to pronounce it heavily. And yeah, and your back, how you will pronounce it heavily, your back of the tongue should remain elevated. And swad, swad, saw, nail hammer saw. So this is the saw, S-A-W, right? And this is the beginning, middle, and end shape. Then the next letter is bod, bod. Bod is also a heavy letter. And there are 3 different shapes here. Then ayn, from middle part of your throat, you have to 2 C's, right? And you have to pronounce it from the middle part of your throat. Ayn, it's a kind of, when sometimes we do vomiting. So at the beginning, you say, right? So this is the sound of nausea sound, or you can say that. Yeah, so ayn, and here is, so if you have any question, if you feel there is some difficulties, then inshallah, we will try to solve it, but don't worry, just stick around it, and inshallah, you will find it will become easy, right? It's always remember that it is a promise from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that that we have made this Quran easy to understand. So inshallah, by the practice, you will get used to of it. All of it won't be inshallah the difficult for you, bismillah. So don't worry, stay together. Stick here, and inshallah you will get the idea, right? Then ghain is, it has a gargling sound, a heavy letter, and there are 3 different shapes of ghain. So then fa, you can see the 3 different shapes here. Then qaf, was qaf, it's also a heavy letter. And then kaf, candle, right? And you can see that there are 3 different shapes of kaf, okay? And then lam, here is lam, then mim, noon, ha, hamza, and ya, okay? So now we will move on. Yes, here. So I want you guys to try these settings, right? So how we will read these letters, this is a combination of these words, like we can say that there's a combination or 2 words here. So like seen and dal. So you will read it like seen, dal, sheen, dal, dal, lam, ha, dal, and now this is a word, noon, dal, ra. Okay, so who wants to try it?
I can volunteer to go.
Yes, yes, Sister Allison. You are always sabiqun al-awwalun, alhamdulillah. Always the first one. Yes, please. You can read from this line, raw.
Okay. Raw, dal.
It's a boat with a dot on at the bottom.
Ba, raw.
Very good.
Raw, ha.
This is the, okay, we will go to the page again. So you will register the shape here. Yes, look at this. This is what?
Oh, ba.
Ba, okay. So here are the three shapes. Okay, so now we will do that. Yes. So raw and
Fa,
very good.
Ha,
No,
Ra.
this is a straight line and a C with a dot on it. Okay, and this is Jean. Okay, Ho has dot on top of it, right? With this, its dot is at the bottom. Okay, so how you will read it? Jerk sound.
Jim,
Jean. Very good.
Ra.
Very good, mashallah.
That one I'm having trouble finding.
Candle.
Ha,
No, it's a calf.
oh,
Look at this, right? This is beginning, middle, and end, right? So you can see this, right? Calf and
Kaf, Ra, Mim.
very good, mashallah. It is 2C actually, but now it's in half shape, so it's only 1C here. And I told you the vomit sound or kind of, nausea sound.
The Ain,
Ain, very good. Ain.
Ra.
Hmm. This is the same letter.
Ka.
Fa. Okay, fa.
Oh, right.
Okay, good. Anyone wants to try again? We can do. Okay, let's practice from here first. Okay, I guess it would be more easy for you guys if we practice it separately. Then we will move on those. Okay, so this is the first letter is what? Can anyone guess? Anyone can open their mic and tell me. If you want to close the recording, then we can do that.